Welcome to the Cryptosphere. This is Cryptogenic coming at you. Today is Saturday, September 4th at 9:45 a.m. I'm actually not in sunny California right now. I'm in Seattle on a business trip. I haven't been able to get a video out to you in a few days, but there's some interesting things happening in the market here, and I wanted to take a minute to look at this. Forgive me, I'm not in my office, so I don't have the microphone that I normally use, but I'm doing the best I can here to get some information out to you, a perspective at least, in this market. So first of all, the question is, where is the market? Are we still in a bull market? Can we expect the market to explode? What are we looking at? First thing I want to do is take a look at the Bitcoin chart and then correlate what I see on the Bitcoin chart with what I see in other altcoin charts to kind of get a picture of what's happening in the market overall. Now, looking at this Bitcoin chart, we're in this ascending, broadening wedge, which of course is bearish. And to confirm that, I'm seeing bearish divergence in the RSI. So we're making higher highs in the price action, but lower highs in the RSI on the daily chart. So what that tells me is that Bitcoin is preparing to drop. It is, we might very well make it up here to the top of this wedge, somewhere around $56,000. But at a certain point, I think it's pretty likely that we see the RSI to break beneath this trend here. You can forget about this bottom line here. Hopefully, we find support on this bottom line. But if Bitcoin does drop bearish out of this ascending, broadening wedge, I think we could see something like a 7 to 10% drop beneath it. Let's say it happens over here. We're looking at revisiting this area over here, as I have been anticipating that we would drop somewhere into this region here. So it's definitely a possibility, unless we can overcome this bearish divergence in the RSI. And all that would have to happen is the RSI would have to break strongly above this trend and make a higher high. The price action would have to break strongly above this trend and make a higher high. And the MACDs would need to bounce off of this trend line here and move upward. But if the MACDs break beneath this, and if the RSI does not break above this line, it seems like it's trying to come back down and test at least the bottom of this trend line here. The long term, this is a short-term pattern, so it doesn't mean that Bitcoin is bearish and that its bull run is over. It simply means that there could very possibly be a revisitation of the lower 40,000s before we take off and make higher highs. However, looking at this Litecoin chart, we're seeing something completely different. Look at this. Litecoin was in this bearish divergence, but it's broken out of it. The RSI just broke strongly with authority. The MACDs broke up bullish with authority, and we exploded above the trend line here in the price action. And this is like, wow. So I had a target here, and I anticipated when we broke above this pattern here that we would hit resistance at about $186, and we did. But we broke right above that resistance, and it just exploded to the next level. And so my next target for Litecoin is $251, which is really exciting. Most of you know that my prediction for the end of this year for Litecoin is about $1,100 to $1,300. I'm strong. I'm bullish on Litecoin. I'm trading Litecoin on Primexbt, and I think Litecoin is really strong. Let's take a look now at the XRP chart. Where is my XRP chart? There it is. Bam. XRP has begun to make its move. So once again, we had bearish divergence. Well, it was actually not divergence because we were making lower highs in the price action and lower highs in the RSI, but either way it was bearish. We could see this as a bull flag, right, or a bull pennant, but we broke the trend here by making a higher high in the RSI. We broke out of that, and we're making a higher high in the RSI. So as long as we stay in this trend here, now we're in a bullish trajectory here. And so I see my next target for XRP is $1.57. So yes, XRP's move has begun. We just need the MACDs to break bullish here, and we're going to be in good shape. Looking at ADA, Yeah, I think ADA is going to need to correct. I think we hit the top here for now at about $3. There's bearish divergence in the RSI. That is, it was telegraphing all the way from over here in mid-August, where we made a higher high, higher high, higher high, but we made lower high, right? So we're going down in the RSI, but we're going up in the price action. It's telegraphing. The chart is telling us that this thing's going to break down. And then we had the MACDs that just broke down here on August 31st, just a few days ago. So this is going to have to correct, and it's going to consolidate for a while, I think. But, you know, we added this to the portfolio when it was 25 cents. So we're about almost 12x, 11x right now. It's doing good. I'm going to take some profit. My profit take level here was $3.51. And it may, you know, it may have one more boost and kind of break up into that level. But I think I'm going to take some profit. And what am I going to do with that profit? Well, this is my favorite asset right now is Cake Token. Cake Token, wow. So I've got a lot. So we added this to the portfolio when it was $9. Staking it, we were staking it on Beefy, but then Beefy, I think, got hacked or something. Didn't lose anything, but we moved it back to PancakeSwap. And we're staking it there on PancakeSwap. We're making 92% APY, which is great. Yeah, Cake Token has done really well. My first target was $28. We didn't quite reach it, and it looked like we were going to correct, but we've broken out of that trend there in the RSI. And so if the RSI basically honors this line of support here, then we could see another push up towards $28. I'm watching it carefully. I'm actually hoping we come back here and revisit $18. And the reason is what I'm going to do is take some of my profits from ADA and put it into Cake. So that's my plan. However, if we keep pressing up to the $28 mark before we break down bearish under this line here, then come down and correct, that's totally fine too. I'm long-term staking Cake, and I think Cake is going to, you know, my 1 year prediction for Cake is $249 a token. So I think it's going to do really, really well. And then lastly, I'm going to look at Theta token here. Theta token has been consolidating since all the way back here in mid-July. Now Theta token, it had broken bearish under this trend here. Now it's breaking back up into the trend. The RSI is also breaking back into the trend. The MACDs are trying to break bullish, which is great. However, to see a real breakout in Theta token, we got to break above this trend. And once we break above this trend, we'll be heading towards 10. Well, even if we don't, we just keep moving in this trend, we'll head towards $10. But I think, you know, of course, I'm long-term bullish on Theta token. I think buying Theta token at $7 is like buying Ethereum at $7. And so, yeah, I'm really, really bullish on Theta token in the long term. It's just going to be a matter of seeing where this market goes. I think between now and November, the market's going to pump. But then it's just a matter of watching it from November to see, are we going to top out? Is there going to be a dump? What's going to happen at that level? I think at some point in the near future, XRP is going to go ballistic. And all it takes is for one platform to relist it, one exchange to relist it. And once it starts getting relisted, XRP is going to go bacterial. And so, you know, I mean, we're seeing some early breakouts here, like LTC is definitely the winner of the day. I mean, you were not seeing a chart this strong with the breakout in the RSI as strong as we're seeing on the LTC chart right now. I mean, that is crazy, right? That's awesome. But all of these other assets are going to have their day, and XRP is going to have its day, and it's going to happen soon. And that's where we're going to see XRP move up towards $20, maybe beyond, between now and November. I'm very bullish on XRP. All right, folks, that's all I got for you today. Do me a favor, like this video. If you like this video, drop me a line. Let me know what you appreciate about this content, if anything. Love to hear any ideas you have for future content. And above all, make it your aim to sleep in peace every night, wake in joy every morning, and walk in love every day. And join my free Discord group. and give you some ideas, some interactions, and some information. All right. Have a good one. Cryptogenic signing out.